Well, Gary, 2-0 win over Newry today. What do you make of the performance?
Yeah, listen, job done. 3 points now, like it's this stage of the season that you just want to keep on knocking the 3 points up on the board and let other people try and chase you down. Like, that's what we came to get, and that's what we got. Maybe not our best performance this season, like, but 3 points all the same.
And given the position in the league and maybe if other games being called off, the only side in the top six playing today, was it important to get off to a quick start, maybe ease the pressure?
Yeah, like the gaffer always says now, like we just got to look after ourselves. We just got to take the 3 points that's directly in front of us. So Newry came here, they're fighting for their lives now. They're to stay in the Premier League, and they're a very very fit side now that they keep going right to the very end. But I think we controlled the game in the main. Like we had a lot of possession, we're probably just a little bit not disappointed, but we maybe should have scored more goals and with the chances that we had. But like I said, 3 points now. Then we move on to the next one.
And Sule got the opening goal. He's not really a regular goal scorer. What do you make of the goal?
Yeah, do you know what? It was a funny stat came up this week, and he's had more shots this season than he probably has the last 4 seasons combined. So he's getting himself further up the pitch and there in goal scoring positions, and it was great to see him hit the back of the net.
And you touched on it, maybe it should have been more at half time. Do you think maybe that second goal made it a lot more important, because obviously there's a chance they come back and equalise if you don't capitalise on your chances?
Yeah. 1-0, it's always kind of hanging in the balance. You always want to have that little bit of a cushion. So the second goal was vitally important, and the birthday boy popped up with a great goal. It was a fantastic finish from Tomas, and then he was unlucky not to get more today.
And you say about him getting the goal, what do you made of his performances in recent weeks, given I think it's the second goal in the last month or so as well?
I've said this year time and time again, for me Tomas Cosgrove should have been across in England long ago. The talent that the lad has, he's superb, and for me he's the best right back in the Irish League, and he's shown that consistently over the last sort of 10 years of his career. The kid in that there's just a joy to work with, a great athlete, gets up and down, he's both good in that there in attack and defence. He's just all round Tomas in that. He's got so much composure on the ball. Like I said, he's a class act.
And from a defensive point of view, back-to-back clean sheets, having kind of obviously started the season good defensive form, but then conceded a lot recently. How important is it for the defence to get back and keeping clean sheets?
Yeah, I think the boys are going to try and pride ourselves in that. I've said this before. Whenever we sat down at the end of last year and then felt where areas that we could really improve on, conceding goals was certainly an area that we felt that there was something that would make us a lot more competitive and get us up at the top end of the park. We started doing that. You say back-to-back clean sheets is really encouraging. I don't think Rose really had a save to make today. I don't think they really had a shot on goal in the whole 90 minutes. So that's really good from their point of view.
Ballymena next week. They've obviously had some big results recently. Like Cliftonville last week. What are you expecting there?
I suppose you don't know what you're going to expect. That's with the performance. I was actually at the Cliftonville game last week, and they were superb, and they were good value for the 4-1 win. They played them off the park, but they go down to Portadown today, and that obviously a bit buoyant after the result the week before, but they slip up at Portadown. So it's a derby. It's a really big game for us. It's a Friday night one again. We're going to want a lot of people travelling over Shane's Hill to go and support the boys and get behind them. I can't underestimate the impact the fans have in them away games, and how much that there whenever we're playing well and getting on top of them, getting behind us makes some difference. So if people are free next Friday night, get yourself over across the hill and that. And we'll go over there and for a really tough game.
Thank you.
Cheers, pal.